Setting up your system to do Java development is actually fairly simple and pretty straightforward. The first thing you're going to need is a JDK installed. The JDK, the Java Development Kit, this gives you all the tools to develop and compile to Java bytecode. This is different than the JRE, which does not include a compiler. So the JRE, the Java Runtime Environment, is just for running Java applications. You see this installed on a lot of computers out there. The JDK is larger and has all the development tools for you to develop Java applications, including that Java compiler. Now, there are several different flavors of Java in the JDK available. The primary one in December 2018, Oracle Magazine, or Oracle's Java Magazine, ran what they call the largest survey ever, and it was over 10,000 developers responded to the survey and talked about which JDK they were using. The largest one was from Oracle Corporation, the official Oracle published one. The second largest was OpenJDK. And I think either one of those is perfectly fine to move forward with. You just need to select the JDK for your operating system and install that so you can get started developing Java applications. Now, once you have the JDK installed on your system, developing Java becomes a very simple process. You can write Java code just using a simple text editor. So if you're on Windows, Notepad will work perfectly fine. Sublime is a very popular text editor. So all you really need is some type of text editor. Some people even on Linux systems will use VI or Vim to edit Java files, because ultimately the Java source code file is just a text file. It's just a plain text file with the extension .java. So this is all it is. So you just need a simple text editor to go in and edit a file and create a text file using the Java syntax, and then the Java compiler can take that file and compile it down to Java bytecode. Now, while you can actually develop Java code with just a text editor, it is rarely done that way. What you want to be doing is using a IDE. This is Integrated Development Environment. Think of an IDE as kind of like a word processor but for programming. So it's a very elaborate program that helps you develop. So the IDE has a lot of features in it, and it is specifically a software tool for your desktop that helps you edit and produce working program code. Now, there's a number of different options available for IDEs out there. Eclipse used to be the most popular one because it is an open source project. Been well established. Actually, IBM established Eclipse. It used to be a paid product, then they open sourced the Eclipse IDE, and it's been very, very popular. However, the last few years, JetBrains is a company that produces IDEs. They have a product called IntelliJ, and IntelliJ has been taking over the market share. So basically, you see Eclipse up here, and now over the last few years, IntelliJ has been rising in popularity as far as the number of people utilizing IntelliJ. Now, there's also NetBeans is out there. That's also very popular. Oracle has JDeveloper, which just doesn't seem to get much traction in the marketplace. In the industry, what I see the most is people working for companies. They are typically using JetBrains. That seems to be the most popular one. There are edge cases where there are companies still using Eclipse, but like I said, over the last few years, that has been changing quickly. IntelliJ has become the most popular IDE to be used with Java development. IntelliJ does come out in two editions. One is the Community Edition. This is open source and completely free to use. The second is the Ultimate Edition. Now, the Ultimate Edition is a paid product. You do have to buy a subscription to it from JetBrains, and it does come with support. So they have a really great support system. Now, the primary differences between the two, the Community Edition is perfectly fine as a Java IDE. The Ultimate Edition includes a lot of tools that enterprise developers are going to need, such as tooling around the Spring Framework, which obviously I'm a big fan of. If you are a beginning Java developer, I would say just stick with the Community Edition, because the Ultimate Edition is going to have a lot of bells and whistles that you simply are not going to be able to utilize yet. Once you do start getting into a career where you are moving up in an enterprise, definitely consider the Ultimate Edition, because it does have a lot of tooling that is going to make your life easier. Again, if you're just starting out with Java development, Community Edition is perfectly fine to use.